Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. 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 Ba ba ma 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 ba 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 ma ba 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 ba. Hi, 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 hi. Hello, chat. It's me. I'm back. Hello. 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 I know you. Oh, the music is still playing. So give it a moment to finish. Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. And now we get some oily air massages going on. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi, Mandy's. Hi, Airplay. Hi, Chad. Hello, Zorro. Hello, Jinxie. Kyoko Marito. Rodamita. Hello, hello, Lime. Shred. Noe. Azu. Rivas. Abuse. Welcome in. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, hi. Hi, hi, Thomas Skinson, Soundman. Welcome in, Meep Meep. Hello. Hello. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. I hope everyone's doing well today. It's Wednesday, my dudes. It's Wednesday. See ya, Fox. Welcome in. Hello. 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 Also, can we get a shout out for 녕oωo메, please? Absolutely amazing VTuber, amazing friend. And she does such a good ASMR. Oh my god. But also, if you enjoy shooters like Marvel Rivals, she's pretty good at it. And she plays WoW. Like Joker, welcome in. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, you guys. We are like 4 streams away from being able to apply for partner. Oh my god. I'm not the most hopeful, I'm not gonna lie. Whatever happens, happens, you know. Whatever happens, happens. But I think it's the closest I've been. I mean, I was able to like apply last year, but I didn't meet like the current requirements. So yeah. Find your VTuber model? What do you mean? My model is a custom model. My avatar is fully custom except for the asset that we're currently using, which you can find on Booth. I can get you the person's name whose asset we're using on Booth, but the model itself is a fully custom model done for me by an artist. Yes. But if you're looking for the asset, you can find the asset, which is the little cat couch and gown with the little cats. You can find that on Booth. If you want my model artist, the model artist is in the credits link. Hello, Freddy, welcome in. Hello. Hello, Hawkeye, welcome in. Hello, Esmiak, welcome in. Hi, you got this? Thank you. We pretty much have until the end of January to meet the requirements because they do it over the 2-day periods. So I need to meet those requirements by the end of Jan. And we have 4 more to do before the end of Jan. So yeah. It's left and right switched. What do you mean? Oh. Hi Silent Sword. Hi Hawkeye. Welcome in. Hello. Your stereo mic? No. No, they are not switched. When you lean, because of the way I'm holding it, because I hold it swapped around because it's easier. But it is not actually switched, it's just the way I hold it that's easier, because if I hold it straight, there's all these massive fucking wires in my face. There's 2 massive wires boinking out of the microphone, so it's generally easier to hold it for me the other way around. I mean, I could just do it like this, where I talk this way and I talk that way, which I sometimes like to do when I'm doing triggers, but when I'm chatting, it's usually easier for me to do it like this. Like this. But for triggers, I do usually do it this way and this way. Yes. Hi, Gilfa, welcome in. Hello. Hello. Thank you for the headpads. Tristan, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Hydrate. I'm hydrating. For today, we're gonna chat a little, and I was wanting to do some ear cupping and tappies. So we'll see what we get to. We'll see what we get to. And we might do some kissies and stuff as well. We'll see. My day was not the best, I'm not gonna lie. I had a pretty rough day. I'll tell you a little about it without going into much detail. I couldn't sleep last night. I was absolutely exhausted after stream last night. So I had like a little snacky, I had some tea, and I wanted to go to bed. But I just couldn't sleep. Holy. I was so restless and like feeling sick, and like I had a headache, and I was just not feeling well. Eventually I made some more tea later on. At like, I think 6 in the morning, I made some more tea. And then, I like went to lay on the couch for a bit and sit with my ketos for a bit, and I took a little walk. And then, yeah, and then I tried sleeping again. And I did, but I had such a restless sleep. I kept waking up and feeling really sick and running to the bathroom and like waking up quite literally in the sweats. And I had a really high fever and stuff. So I was not feeling great at all. It was not good, not fun. And I think I like woke up around 4, and I was like so tired. I am still quite tired, so we might not stream as late tonight like we did last night. We might do a slightly shorter stream than we did last night, because I am still pretty worn out. I was considering not streaming, but I was like, we just like kind of announced our kind of partner push thing, and I'm excited, and I had such a good past few streams with everyone. Like, I genuinely enjoyed streams so much, and like it kind of like makes my day. I swear, if I'm having a bad day, stream makes my day more than anything. So I was like, okay, I'm tired, but I'm gonna like push myself to stream, because even if I'm tired, it still makes me feel good. It makes me feel better. It lifts my mood, and so on. So I'm gonna, take the step and stream. Understandable. Are you nervous about something? Not particularly. I do have a few things that I am anxious about in general, like our partner push, like the donathon I want to do next month, like my debut. Like, I am very nervous about these things, but it's not like I've been feeling that way for a while, so it's not like consumed me. Like, I know that I don't have to rush for the debut. Whenever it happens, it will happen. I know that even if I don't meet my goals for the donathon, that's okay. I know that even if we don't meet the partner goals, that's okay. Like, I have accepted that deep down. So I don't think it's enough to like bother me that much. To the point where it makes me feel that sick and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I have been like sick the past little while, so I think it's just kind of that acting up. It was also extremely hot, so I think it's just like my body fighting off the sickness. She's nervous because of how cute Chad is. Chad's always pretty cute, yeah. Always cute, yeah. I was worried if you retracted your challenge for me. Never. We like challenge. Hi, Gamsi. Welcome in. Annyeong. Annyeong. Welcome in. Hi. Hello. Thank you so much for the stream streak, whole guy with 5, and meet me with another 5 stream streak. I can't hear stream, but I will look. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it from you guys. We are trying to do the little partner push, so you guys lurking really means a lot, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. I guess I have also been a little nervous about trying to find a chair. I don't know. There's definitely been a lot on my mind. Like, since the new year, some of my days were not that great. My back pain has been getting worse, even though I am unshrimping, I am stretching, I am sitting properly, I am taking better care of it. It still hurts a lot. And I'm trying to find a chair, but I just can't for the life of me. And also to save funds for the chair as well. And where's the other thing? There was something else. Oh, my health. I've been trying really hard to take better care of my health. I've been meeting my steps goal I set out for me for every day. There was maybe 2 days that I didn't do them because of how sick I was. 2 or 3 days. But like yesterday and today, I met my steps goal. I've been doing my mini workouts. I've been using my vibrating plate. I've been eating better. I've cut out like pretty much all my sugar. I actually think that's why I might have felt so off last night. I might have had like really low blood sugar because I pretty much had no sugar all of yesterday, which I'll try not to do today. So I think I was just like had really low blood sugar, and that's what was making me feel like extra down and stuff. Pain subside when you lay down. Pretty much, yeah. It's definitely got to do with my posture, but like right now, I'm sitting in perfect posture. My lower back is slightly forward, and my back is like back. My shoulders are like nicely like placed. I'm like comfortable, but I don't know why I like you know, when I get too comfortable, then I like uncomfort myself. Like I start leaning forward and shrimping. I noticed I do this in bed a lot as well. Like if I'm laying down and like, you know, just on my phone or watching something, I'll be perfectly comfortable laying back. But when I feel like kind of anxious or like something starts bothering me, then I like lean forward. I like sit up and like crouch forward. I don't know why I do it. I don't know. I'm trying to like stop and not do it, but I've noticed I've been doing it a lot, and I think that's definitely causing my pain because the pain is like on my upper shoulders, upper back area. I am thinking if I should either go for a massage or to the chiropractor. But the last time I went to the chiropractor, they just gave me all these, well, they did help with my pain, but they gave me all these exercises to do, which I have been doing daily, and even more now with the stretches in between stream. So, I don't know. I don't know. I know it's expensive, but genuinely Herman Miller chair. So when I was looking up chairs, a part of me felt very curious to check it out, and I saw the price and I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry. That's like what I make over like a few months if I'm lucky. Hi Survivor, welcome in. Hi Hirako. Hi The Syndicate, welcome in you guys. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you enjoy your stay. I made a decision after a long time and it's really helped me. You see, firstly, we don't get them here. If I get them, I have to import it, and that's gonna cost like even more. Secondly, whilst I do think it would probably be worth it, I am trying to move out of the country, and likely the country I move to will have it available, like either to Canada or somewhere in Europe. They will have it available, so it would be probably better to get when moving. IKEA it is. We don't have an IKEA. We don't have fuck all. Shit country, man. The worst thing is that all the chairs are online only. So even though some of the stores have I know like have physical big stores and warehouses and stuff, you can't go and see the chair there because those chairs are only available online. What the fuck? Why? What? Stupid ass companies, bro. Betrayed by IKEA. Hi, Ned. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Mo. Welcome in. Hi, Mion. Thank you for the follow. Hello. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Chiropractors are mostly a temporary relief. Actual physical therapy often is better on the longer run. So they basically gave me exercises to do, which is what a physical therapist does as well. They give you exercises to do daily and they show you how to do the exercises and stuff. And I've been doing that. So yeah, but maybe a physio could be a better route for now. I could try it. Yeah, I don't know. Hi Masu, welcome in. Annyeong. Annyeong. Hi. Just get a new bag. I think I need a new bag. Check for offices closing and selling their chairs. Like, so the whole thing is there are chairs available. It's just the reviews are so mixed, and I don't want to get one and spend the day building the chair and then it's a shit chair. Then I have to return it, get a refund, and then try a different chair. And then if the same thing happens, then it's just like this cycle of going through chairs, which just sounds exhausting. I could probably bug my little brother to help me with building the chair, but still, it just sounds like pain and effort. Chair building stream. Oh my god! If I could do it 3D instead of cam stream, I would totally let you guys watch me build a chair. Hi Isaac, welcome in. Hello. Hi Otto, welcome in. Hi Zcat. Hi Khalil, welcome in. Hello. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. There's one place I haven't checked, and I haven't checked because they usually only sell gaming chairs. So yeah, they only sell gaming chairs. They sell like some of the SA brand ones, like Game DS, HHGS, Vertigia, and Nova. Oh, these are office chairs actually. Oh, but why are they so expensive? What the fuck? They actually have some office chairs. And Nova office chairs. But they're like the same price, if not more than the gaming chairs. Like the cheaper gaming chairs. Ooh. Oh no, that's a gaming chair, but it looks nice. Bro. Wait, I'm gonna link you a link chat. You guys can investigate for me. Tell me if you guys see a good chair from one of these. Oh my god, the hug one looks so comfy, but it's probably way too big for me. I think the cheaper ones would probably just be fine. The Aria ones. Oh, I did see a really nice chair on Takealot, and it had like really nice cushioning, and it had that little pod where you can like pull out from the bottom and like rest your legsies on it. Oh my god, it looked so comfy. But the reviews were absolute mix. Like some of them were so good and some of them were so bad. I'm like, what do I do? I'll link you. I'll link you. Chat can investigate with me. Freddy, thank you for the 50 stream streak. Holy shit. Thank you so much. What the heck? What the helly? I believe in ว์oωoە chair building. I built all the chairs I've gotten so far. I had my first gaming chair quite a few years ago when I was in uni. I built that one myself. And the one I currently have now, I built myself. I built my desk myself. I built my PC myself. I built all my stuff myself. It's a bit of a mission, but I get the job done. It would be nice to have a man do it for me. But yeah, my brothers are useless. My little brother might help now that he's a bit older and stuff. He might be able to help. No mans to help me build things, man. It looks quite nice. It looks so comfy. Like you can just sink into it, and like I like the little bottom part where you pull it out and you can like put your legsies on. Because I sit with my legs on the chair, usually cross-legged. So to have that extra part would be so nice. Raven with V-Bucks, you know, he might actually just bribe him with a PlayStation gift card. He'll be so happy. He'll do the whole thing for me if I did that. Oh my god, I don't think I told chat, but I basically used to bribe I used to not bribe him, but I used to make him do fishing for me on WoW. I think Freddy and them know the story, but I used to make my little brother fish for me on WoW. Hi Eagle, welcome in. Hello. Hello. So back with Shadowlands, you could fish anywhere. You didn't need to have the little fishing pond thing that pops up the circle. You could fish anywhere and catch fish, right? So I set up a macro, and he just had to sit there and press the one button, the macro button, and it would automatically fish. So I would sit and he's one of those YouTube kids. He'll watch anything on YouTube, fucking Nerf guns and Lego building and all these things. He'll watch anything. So you'd have YouTube on one screen and just fish for me on the other screen. Oh my god, I come back and I just have my bags full of fish. Amazing. Amazing. It was like bribing, except you didn't pay him. I didn't pay him, but I let him watch YouTube. I let him sit and watch YouTube on a nice monitor, so what more could you ask for as a kid, you know? Can you stop bribing me with gift cards? I think I bribed you with gifts. Smile. I remember you mentioning at some point. Yeah, I set up a macro, and he basically just had to keep pressing the one button. I explained to him okay, you have to wait until the fish is caught, and then you can press it again, and he just spam it you. I'd come back to so many fish. A cat that doesn't like fishing? Oh, it's not that I didn't like fishing. It was mostly Shadowlands was when I was at university. So it was usually if I had to go out for the day or I had to go to work for the day. I was working as a lecturer at the university. So my hours were very little. I'd only go for like 1 or 2 hours or 2 or 3 hours. Very rarely did I go for like more than 3 or 4 hours. So in that time I'd be like, okay, for like just 1 hour, can you fish for me? And I'd show him how to do it. And sometimes for like 2 or 3 hours he'd do it because he gets to watch YouTube. Professor Snowy, I really wanted to go down that path of becoming like a professor at the university, but at the time it was just a little tough. I was on my journey to it actually. I was in the middle of doing my master's and planning my PhD and planning side work, like part-time work to do along with it, because you can only become an official professor or official lecturer if you have your PhD and 1 year work experience. So my idea was to do master's and PhD and part-time work experience over those 2 years, so that makes up 1 year of work experience, hours wise at least. But halfway through my master's, we got hit with COVID and I lost my dad to COVID, and being a lecturer wasn't paying enough to help my family with funds, because I was paying like giving funds monthly towards the house and stuff, but without dad I had to give quite a lot more to keep the house running and pay for foods and stuff. So I had to take on another job, which I hated. And yeah, it got really complicated, and I don't think I could go back now. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I really did. It just spun in a direction that wasn't meant for me. You should send chat to detention. Professor Snowy. It was funny though, like I'm short and I'm not very old, so like, and I would teach second years SQL and SQL Server, and like the amount of times when I'd start a new class and like I would start class like 5 or 10 minutes late, right? 5 or 10 minutes late, because the classroom, the lab we worked in computer labs was on the 3rd floor of the IT building, and there's 1 elevator, so you have to use the stairs, and all the other classrooms for IT students are on the other side of the university. So I know it's a far walk, because I know when I was a student, we used to rush sometimes and like be late and so on. So I'd often start classes 5 to 10 minutes late just to like let everyone get there in time, and my students knew that, so like they knew that they didn't have to literally sprint up 3 flights of stairs to get to class. Plus you had to like access through the lab, so you have to wait in a line to scan your card to access the labs, like those little spin ton of things that you have to have access through. So there were a few times where I would like be waiting to start the class, and like students would come up to me and be like, is the lecturer coming in today? Do you know where's the lecturer? And I'm like, it's me. Hi. Hi, it's me. And they'd just be like, oh, sorry, ma'am. And I'm like, don't call me ma'am. Please don't call me ma'am. Please don't call me ma'am. Hi, John, welcome in. Hi, Lucreal, welcome in. Hi, Trista. Hello. Hello. It was really funny. Good times, good times. A PhD, she got ADHD. True. I used to be a TA like you, and then I took another degree to my knee. Like, it's technically called a lecturing assistant, right? But in my department, everything you do as a lecturing assistant is what the lecturer does. You prepare the classes, you give the classes, you give the assignments, you prepare the assignments, you mark the assignments. And even when it comes to exams and tests, you prepare a portion of the exam and a portion of the test, and you mark that portion as well. Like, we did, as lecturing assistants, we did more than what the lecturers did, to be honest. Like, at least for my department. I don't think every lecturer was like that, but for the module that I was teaching and the lecturer that I worked under, me and the other lecturing assistant for my well, actually, she wasn't a lecturing assistant. She was the TA, actually. So she like helped me hand out assignments, helped me mark stuff, and so on. She was like my assistant, and we did pretty much more than the actual lecturer did. At the uni I attended for a while, they had an academic quota, meaning the class would start 15 minutes later than what it said on the time planner. I see. Not very old, but her knees are cracking. Keto is very old. I'm not very old. What the heck? Oh my god. Teach me the ways of the cat. Okay, you start with a little meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow, and then you just like annoy everyone that passes you, and you're always hungry and you're always tired and you take lots of naps, and yeah, sounds about right. Select listener from chat with degree, true order by relevance. Please don't call me ma'am. Hi, Mind Powers, welcome in. Aloha. Hi, Ghost Bird, welcome in. Hello. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Keto is young and beautiful. Thank you, Ego. Works a bit differently in my uni. I was in charge of grading mandatory assignments. You'll never know the horrors I saw in the programming courses. Aware. I had some horrors too, and I actually even gave like extra classes, like after school classes where like people struggling could attend, and like, you know, it would only be like 5 or 6 people, but like in that time you could like sit with each person and break down like the code for them and understanding for them. Like they just work a little slower or like need someone to like sit with them through it. So I did a lot of that as well, mostly close to exam time, but if anyone requested like in the middle of the semester, then we'd be like, okay, this week we'll have an extra class on this day, and then there's usually like 5 to 10 people that would show up that I'd like give extra help to. So yeah, that's what I did, and I honestly really loved it. If I could, I would love to go back into it. I just don't know where to start. I haven't worked on my thesis in like 4 years now. I don't think I would be good at writing again, or lecturing, or any of it. Right now, I think my dream job would be as like a a web designer, like a proper web designer. That would be really nice, but the struggles. Hi, Crazy Chef, welcome in. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. 24-hour stream going? This is not a 24-hour stream. I'm not sure if you... I don't think I have another message from you. You just said boo, and how's the 24-hour stream going? I'm not sure if there's anything else that you said. If you send a message somewhere else, I don't check any other messages during stream, so yeah. Now people do vibe coding only, yeah, and AI coding. I mean, I think in the coding world, AI does help because, I mean, if you learned the old way, like how we learned, where our lecturers would literally tell us to find the code and copy paste it and then learn to adjust the code to what you need and learn from that. That's kind of what we were taught, or taught to follow tutorials. That was our coding lectures. I don't know what it's like now. So in those cases, like especially where I worked where I worked at the software dev company, they wanted you to use AI, but they not like just blindly copy paste. They want you to learn from it and learn with it. So yeah. Says your message is being checked by mods and is not being sent, but it's okay. I don't have that notification anywhere. Sorry, Ghost Spirit. You can try resending it here on Discord maybe, but I don't think we got any notifications of that. Pause to check. I fix. I fix. So yeah, we were like taught to kind of like use AI, but like productively, not just blindly, oh yeah, copy paste. Utilize but not rely. Exactly that. Basically in the company I worked with, they wanted it to help us work faster and learn quicker. That was their thing behind it. So that you get more work done in a shorter amount of time. That was like, from what I understood, what they wanted. But yeah. Hello. So yeah, like I know online there's a lot of people like super against AI, and I will say I am against generative AI, where people use like other people's artwork or music or videos to try and make something else. I'm very against that. But when it comes to like the coding world, I like, you know, if you're using AI in that way, where it's you learn from it, you're not just copy pasta it, you're actually like Freddy says, utilizing it, not relying on it, and working in that way. I'm not against that, because as someone who studied IT and worked in IT, that's literally what we're taught to do. And to be honest, I don't think you could, like, unless you're some kind of super genius coder, I don't think you can really code without that, because like, at least like even before we had AI at the company, we were always taught to like research what you're trying to do and find code that's doing something similar and learn from that. Like, we were always taught to do that. It's what, like, you know, we kind of had to do, because, like, you know, every situation or everything that you do while doing software development is new. You don't do the same thing every day. Like, you tackle different solutions and problems every single day. So you have to, like, do a lot of research and find things and learn from it. So yeah. It's the optimization mindset. Yeah. I got a computer science approach to learning programming. We literally started with main string args. We did that in our first year of studying. We were taught that in our first year and our second year of university. But when we got to our third year, it was literally like, here's a tutorial, follow the video. Or here's code, like, you know, break it down into your own code or something. That's kind of what our third year was, which went like completely different from first and second year. But then again, the things I learned in university, which was fucking Windows form applications, C#, shit, you don't even really use in today's code. There's so many more advanced things and easier things and modern things that you code with nowadays. So it doesn't matter anyway. Salt Paul, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. It's Skynet all over again. I'm a super genius. Zoe's also a super genius. And Lime too, right? Since he's technically your boss now. Chatbox equals rubber duck. Rubber ducky. That's why we have plastic swords. We only taught Python. We started with like freaking Windows Forms application, C# shit. We did SQL, and then in third year we got thrown into Java. We got thrown into like mobile app development. We got thrown into so many things in third year. Lime is mostly a genius. He sometimes spends a little too much time on Reddit. Sony, mostly. Is that what you're gonna tell your boss tomorrow? Oh my gosh. Did anyone look into those chairs for me? I'm gonna put it on Discord. I need you guys to look at chairs for me. I need chat to help me pick a chair, so that way if I get one and it's wrong, it's not my fault. It's chat's fault. I literally just want one that's ergonomic, that has that little thing at the lower back and the upper back. That's literally the main thing that I want, and I want it to be comfortable. He's alright, got some fine memes. Hi, Mr. Links, welcome in. Hello. Hello. I mean, I am gonna put the chair up on throne, so it's gonna be a while before I can actually possibly get it. Between putting it on throne and saving for it from my side as well. Delegated responsibility. Exactly. Ricardia Fire, welcome in. Hello. I'm good, Mr. Links. Just a little tired today. A little tired, Kato, today. Last year we had, this is a database, this is your semester project, not brew your own complete database scheme for your application with entry normalization. Oh yeah? I mean, we kind of had to do the same thing, but like we went through like a full semester of actual stuff. Putting a throne on throne. Yeah. I volunteer to take the blame. How dare you? Scoldings for you. We have ads starting soon. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. So the chairs I was looking at is pretty much there were more chairs. Do I just put it in chat? Is chat helping me find chairs? Chairs. 1. The site. Number 2. This one just looks very comfy, not gonna lie. Number 3. Where was the other one? There was one from Macro, I think. Was this the one? No. This one? Oh, this was the one. Okay. Oh, fuck. The link is too long for the third one. Why is this link so long? Okay. I need to send the third one. Hi, 3-time tiger, welcome in. Meowdy. Meowdy. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hi. Also, additionally, other chairs on these sites that I've linked also are fine. Like if you find another chair on the same website selection, that works too. Alright, chat, you have work to do. Chop chop. Chop chop. Ding dong. Ding dong. Get to work. Oh. Hi Zaki, welcome in. Hello. Hello. Hi. And the thing is, like on the macro site and the EVTech site, they don't have reviews, so it's really hard to tell. You have to like Google the chair to try and find reviews of the actual chair. And it's so mixed reviews. Even the one on Takealot, the reviews are just so mixed. It's like, the Takealot one does look the most comfortable, I'm not gonna lie, but it doesn't have the lumbar support part that I was looking for. It also looks like it probably squeaks. Squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. The ones from EVTech do look really nice. They look kind of perfect. I just don't know how nice or good they are, like review wise. I'll have to like research reviews on them. They're definitely designing it to squeak. It's gonna squeak. Everything will squeak due to squats. It looks a little uncomfortable, but who knows? Which one? Which one looks uncomfortable? The white one looks really nice, but again, there's just no reviews. The one from EVTech, one of the ones from EVTech, I'd assume just the cheapest ANOVA one. I don't want to spend too much, or I don't want it to be a very high budget chair. I think 3K already is a lot. I was hoping for something cheaper, to be honest. But they don't seem to have any cheaper. I think between the Aria one and the Gemini one, the only reason I like the Gemini one a bit more is because the Aria one has the handles that go like, that possibly could get in the way of my knees if I sit cross-legged, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it does look like they would possibly be in the way of my knees. Okay, but the Archer one looks so nice. Oh my god. Oh my god, the further down I scroll, the nicer the chairs are, but the higher the price goes, I can't. Panic. Panic. Why do you sit cross-legged? It's just comfortable. But also, if I want to be at the proper height for my monitors, if I sit with my legs down, they don't touch the ground. So smile. Yes, I don't like them just dangling. It's a little uncomfortable. I don't really want to put a chair or an extra thing to put my legs on. I don't know. I've kind of always sat cross-legged, to be honest. The Bobby house sets, get out of here. Welcome back from ads chat. Hello. Hello. Ratatosk, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. Hi, Pachio. Hi, Paisan. Welcome in, you guys. You have a sexy British girl voice. I'm not British, but thank you. A footstool, but I don't like sitting like that. It's uncomfortable for me. I like sitting cross-legged. It's extremely comfortable for me. I sometimes can't focus if I'm gaming unless I sit cross-legged. Like when I went for the freaking tournament for League of Legends, I had to adjust a chair for me to be able to sit cross-legged. I could not focus. I could not focus. It depends on the chairs you get. Sorry, I thought you said it kind of difficult. I didn't read default. Yeah, so I got used to sitting cross-legged because when I was growing up, I played a lot of games on my laptop, but I had a really shitty, really old, bad laptop, right? And it would overheat a lot playing games, and I did not have one of those overheating fan things under. So my solution was to use the tiles on my floor to keep it from overheating, which worked brilliantly, by the way. But it also meant having to move my entire setup to the floor. So I put like a really big blanket on the carpet, and I'd sit on the carpet, on the blanket cross-legged, with my back against my bed, and I'd have the laptop on the tiles, and I had a monitor stacked up on a couple of books. And then I'd have like my keyboard and mouse pretty much like on my lap or like in front of me. That's how I grew up playing. It was such a scuffed setup. It was omega scuffed, but like it was kind of the only way I could play games. Otherwise, if I didn't have the laptop down to be cooled, then it would overheat and switch off a lot. And then the wiring wasn't long enough to be able to reach the desk. So if I had the laptop on the floor, I couldn't have the monitor and stuff on the desk. So I had to like engineer basically a whole floor setup, which was fine for me. I found it very comfortable. I enjoyed it. The Archer one? You think the Archer one? Hi Bushy Snowtail, welcome in. Hello. Hello. Hi, Lenny. Welcome in. Hello. Hi, T1M FPS. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. Hi, you guys. I hope you're all doing well today. And our play as well. I hope everyone's doing good. You're truly a cat, because I used to do the same as a kid to keep warm and the tiles were cold. Exactly. Secret engineer. I would get creative. I just raised mine with Lego blocks and I had a small USB fan on the side blowing air under it. I didn't have a little fan or know about them until much later on. This was like when I was... what, like 14? When I was like 14 or something? Yeah. Around 14. So... it's like 50 years ago. Get out of here. I'm not that old. So yeah, I guess I kind of got into sitting cross-legged from then, and now it is like, it's the most comfortable thing for me. The only thing has been like, if I'm not playing a game, then I have noticed I slouch a bit, especially since doing ASMR, like because of having to hold the mic or getting tired of holding the mic. I rest it on the desk or rest it on the pillows. Then I find myself leaning forward a lot. It's only like if I'm not gaming that I notice I do that. Usually when I'm gaming, unless it's a very chill game, I don't really slouch. Standing ASMR, I think my legs would die. It's just that like the mic is just this block on a little tripod. It's like a little tripod. Like the tripod is the size of my hand and I have small hands. And then the block, like literally the size of a brick, is the microphone resting on the tripod. And now if I want to move where I turn, which I talked into which ear, I have to move the entire microphone. And in general, I have to hold the microphone like here to talk into it. Or if I put it here, I feel like I'm maybe too far away and end up leaning forward, especially when I start wanting to do triggers. I end up leaning forward. Where if I'm holding it here or resting it on the pillow here, I still kind of have to hold it so it doesn't fall, but I tend to not lean forward as much or slouch as much. Unless I'm doing triggers, which sometimes I do end up slouching or leaning a bit. Man. I can't believe we've just been yapping. Yap stream. Yap, yap, yappity dap dap. Someone said the Archer chair was really nice. It does look really nice. If I scroll further down, some of the ones further down look even nicer. Like this blood dragon one. And this freaking Ezzy one. I like the Ezzy one because it has the little thing under where you can lift to put your feetsies on. Oh my god, it looks so nice. It looks like a fake Herman Miller chair, if that's the right name. But it's like over $1,000 more than what I wanted to pay for a chair. Too expensive. Nice and comfy yap stream today. I'm glad, as long as you guys are enjoying it. That makes me happy. Close to microphone sounds better. Exactly. What do you think of mesh chairs, though, compared to fabric? I think I like the fabric more because it feels a bit more steady. I feel like the mesh just feels like a little not too steady, because I've always had like I've always had a gaming chair, and that like is with fabric, full around fabric, like hard whatever, and that like feels very steady, and I like that you get that steady feeling, not that like if you lean back that you're gonna fall over. I think that's important for me. I want to be able to lean back comfortably, not feel like if I lean back just a little, I'm gonna topple over or something. I know I'm small, but still, I want to feel like I want to feel steady in the chair. Some of these more pricey ones are really nice. I just don't know if it's worth it. But the Archer one is also quite nice. I think it's pretty much exactly what I'm looking for. It is nice and steady. It's not just mesh. The arm things are in a perfect place. It has the ergonomic part. I think it's quite perfect. Secondhand would be difficult. I could look for a secondhand one of these, but aside from that, it would be kind of difficult. I could try and see if someone has secondhand ones of these specifically that I'm looking at, but it's quite unlikely to find one, to be honest. Hanging mic from the ceiling goes hard. I've seen some people have a boom arm for their mic, but I think that's just for the full 3DO. What's it, the boom stand? I think I've seen a few people have a boom stand that goes with a 3DO, but I don't have a 3DO, so I don't know if any of them would actually fit. Also, none of them are in South Africa, so I would have to import it anyway, which would just cost a lot. Philius Goodman, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. Hang the mic from the ceiling. Yeah, I'll try and check for a secondhand one too. There's like one website I know that does secondhand stuff. So I'll check on there if they have one of these pricier ones, because some of these look really nice, like these Ezzy ones, and even this like Blood Dragon one. Oh my god, the Blood Dragon one would, or the Ezzy one would pretty much just be exactly what I would love for a chair. But it is like almost double my budget, so I'm not sure. And I'd feel bad putting that much on Throne, especially since I want to do the donathon next month for the Dokumi trip, in which case I would rather have funds towards the Dokumi trip than towards a new chair I can tough out until after Dokumi. So yeah, we can see. Herman Muller chairs an investment, as they're some of the best quality ones there and they're built to last. I have seen them, they're just not available in my country, and as I'm trying to move out of the country, I don't think it's worth for me to try and import one into the country, because I'd either have to sell it and then buy a new one, or try and ship it out of the country again, which just seems like would be unnecessary costs, if you know what I mean. That does nub that in the bud. That's a slight shame. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, I don't have the biggest budget. pretty much live off of whatever I get from my content creation. So I do sadly highly rely on stream and donations and gifties and stuff. I don't like putting it out there, but it is like my reality. And yeah, I don't want to put something too expensive onto Throne, and that would be like too much to save up for myself as well. That's kind of why I just kind of set a budget, but most chairs are well above the budget, to be honest. I could try put like some of the amount on the Throne and then save up the rest from my side. That could work. I'd feel a little better probably. So yeah. Rawr. Thank you. Welcome in. Thank you for the resub for 18 months. Much love, much appreciation. Thank you so much for the love and support. I really appreciate it. I think my biggest thing is right now I'm wanting to do the donathon next month, which is where I want to put funds together for attending Dokumi, and for that I need like $1.5 to $2K in dollars. So I'd rather like save for that first, because that has like a very set deadline that I need the funds by, where I can tough out the chair for a little bit, which is fine. Maybe I'm just too poor to understand, but I think Herman Miller chairs are high cope. Ergonomic industries in general, not gonna lie. I think if you actually try one and like feel the difference, then it's like, oh my god. Because I think it's that way with a lot of things, like with better monitors or ergonomic wrist rests or ergonomic anything or better anything. You're like, oh yeah, it's just, you know, I don't understand it. And then you actually try it and it's like, oh my god, this has changed my life ever. That's how I felt with quite a few things. Like when I got my first like proper monitor, I was like, oh my god. Stress never makes sense to me. I cannot use my my keyboard without one anymore. I cannot. And since I used to get like carpal tunnel on my wrist, but not anymore. Now I do get that numbing feeling in my arm when I play WoW a little too hard. Marka Parka, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. Stay poor, peasant. You have short arms and little hands. Listen. Leave my short arms and little hands alone. Isn't that carpal tunnel? Yeah, but I'm saying I used to get it in my hand and my wrist itself. Now the numbing thing is in my arm itself, not my wrist or hand. Like different parts of the hand and arm. That is carpal tunnel. Yes, but different parts of Zoo. Zoo. Saying it's a different part of the hand. I'm not saying it's not carpal tunnel. I'm just saying it's a different part of my hand. Ah! Hi Andy, welcome in. Hi Bishibo. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. Hi. Scream at the Zoo, guys. I know it's also carpal tunnel, but I'm saying I used to get it in my wrist and my hand, and it was bad in the sense that even if I wasn't even at my keyboard or playing, I would have pains. When now I only get it in my arm, and it's only while playing, and while playing WoW a little too hardcore. As soon as I stop playing or like take my hand away from the keyboard, it goes away. It is still carpal tunnel, 100%. It's just, it's not the same as what I used to get, like in the sense of where and what the pain is. A little too hardcore. It's only if we're like grinding high level keys, like that's the only time I get that pain. I've played so many games, I've played raiding and mythic raiding and stuff, and I don't get that pain in any other scenarios. It's only if we're doing high level keys that I get this pain in my arm. I have to see how you sit when you're locked in, because you must have an actual monkey position. No, it's not very different. Then I don't think it's any different. I think it's just because like having to press the keys a lot faster and much more locked in compared to most other scenarios. I don't know. I think I'm just allergic to keys, 100%. I will ban you, Izu. Get out of here. Are you more locked in for keys than raids? Yes and no. Yes, in the sense of it being time locked, but it doesn't mean I'm less focused or as locked in for raids. Raids, there's more to do, right? There's a lot more mechanics to follow and do, but it's not as time gated, right? Where one wrong move can fuck up your entire key. Yes, you wipe a kill, but like what? You were 2 minutes into the fight anyway, not 30 minutes into a fucking key. Must be allergic, 100%. I think I am just allergic to keys. I don't generally like doing high level keys. I only do it because I want the gear to be able to raid and do higher content. Literal timer on the screen reminding. Exactly. And if you like mess up one thing, like you die or you don't hit a certain ability or you don't do enough damage, you can cost the entire run that key, you know? Whereas in a raid, if you cause a wipe, like one wipe, it's 10 minutes, it's not 30 minutes. It's, you know, I don't know. You should do more keys. I'm okay, thanks. Hi, Chilly Chilly, welcome in. Hello. Hello. Hi. In a 1 to 4, people will hate you. In a 1 to 9 raid, people will hate you. It's just not the same for me. Like, you know. I don't know. I just view it a little differently. The time aspect is wonky because a bad raid night is at least 2 to 4 hours of bad experiences. Well, yeah, but that is like, that's progging a raid. You don't prog a dungeon, you complete a dungeon. You usually prog a raid the same way you prog raids in FF. It's gonna take you 1 to 3 hours a night. You're going to wipe, you know. It's gonna happen. Whereas dungeons, you're trying not to, I mean, you're not trying to wipe in a raid either, but you're progging. You're pushing keys. Yeah. You've had this convo before. We've had this convo. We have different views on it. That's just it. My raid finally made prog on Demences for the first time in like 2 weeks. Oh my god. Holy. Good job, good job. I did a few mythic bosses and then I kind of stopped playing, but I am pretty keen for midnight. Any midnight enjoyers? Anyone keen for midnight? Yes, yes, yes. Many possible bad hours. Yeah, it goes both ways for read and for keys. If they buff Boomkin and El Shaman, you know I'm an enjoyer. Yo. I am very curious as to the class changes. I know like at the start I was looking into the class changes, but now there's been so many that I'm just like, okay, I'll wait for actual releases. I'll wait for like actual like, you know, when is the game actually there, because like for example for in between the seasons of War Within, everyone was like, oh yeah, they buffed this for Hunter, and then the next season comes and it's like, oh yeah, never mind, it's not that good anymore. So I'm just gonna wait until like it's actual time to play and then see what's actually good and not good, instead of getting too happy about the changes or whatever. Now they just have exciting rotations. Oh boy. New rotations! Yippee! You're playing PM, you'll press 3 keys over and over and still, so don't worry. It depends. But mostly, yeah. Mostly. I think Dark Ranger had a little more to it, but it wasn't that bad. It was just like, you know, the one you have to focus on a certain thing, and then like the other spec you have to focus on, sorry, the not spec, but what do you call it? Talent, I guess. You focus on a different thing. So, you know, it depends. Hi Xavier, welcome in. Hello. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. I am hoping to try and get the collector's edition though. It would be really nice. It would be the first one I get. I might have possibly popped it onto my throne. Smile. But outside of that, I will say for it to possibly try and get it around the time it releases or before release. We'll see. We'll see. It would be really, really nice to get one. I think I said the other night, like in my dream home, my dream gaming room, I want to have all the WoW collector's editions lined up, like books on a shelf, and like the little WoW statues and the cute but deadlies and stuff as well. I want to have it all. Smile. I like goth mommy thighs. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. Nerd. I am a nerd. I went a really nerdy gaming room. I went like WoW stuff. I went Diablo stuff. I went League of Legends stuff. I went like Terraria stuff. Like from all the games that I really like. I wanted to be like filled with it, like from the pillows to the rugs to the decor, to my setup and like posters and stuff, and figurines and plushies, all of it. The critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, FF stuff as well. I really want a big fat cat plushie and a chocobo. And if they have like those little cacto figurines or something, that would be cool. FF merch store does have some really nice and cute things. So yeah, lots of desk mats, lots of stuff. Have a good night, Marito. Take care. I hope that you feel better. Have a good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Good night. Good night. Excuse me. I think I smell popcorn. I think. I don't know. Someone's having popcorn without me? How dare they? Not allowed. I want popcorn too. It smells so good. It smells so good. Yep, definitely popcorn. Gonna go to bed. Alright, ready. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the love and support. Hope you have a good night. Good night. Sniffer. Sniffer. I think we'll slowly wind down stream as well, because I am pretty tired as well. I don't want to go to bed too late, and now I also really want popcorn. I really want popcorn now. Sniffer. 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 For stream schedule this week, I did not post a stream schedule because I wasn't sure how my week was gonna be with being sick and stuff. But tomorrow night I won't have a ASMR stream, but I do have a DJ stream for FF again. It's probably gonna be my last one. Probably. I wasn't gonna do more, but 齡-oωoමe is having his anniversary tomorrow for his club, so I said I'd play for the anniversary because I was one of their first DJs and resident DJs for them back in the FF days. So I do have a 1 hour DJ set tomorrow night. Outside of that, I will not be streaming tomorrow, but we'll be back with stream ASMR on Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday we'll have off. So I think that would be the schedule. I think that is the idea, unless I actually get more sick or something. But I generally post updates on Discord. I generally let people know on Discord what is happening. Well, I keep pressing the buttons. Okay, I do have some chairs now that I do actually really like on the EVTech site. I'll look first into second-hand ones, and then from there see what I can do, what the plan of action is. But yeah, today was surprisingly a very chatty stream. We have pretty much chatted throughout stream since the start, which is really nice. I am not saying there's any issues, it's just it was really nice. I enjoyed it. Usually when I want to do yappy streams, then there's times where chat is a little quiet, and then I do triggers instead. But it was really nice to have like constant conversation going in chat. It was really nice. It's been a while since we had a full yappy session, ASMR night. I did really enjoy it though. It definitely made me feel better. I told you guys, stream always makes me feel better. Always, 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 always. Alright, let's see. Who can we raid into? Hello. I'm glad you feel better. Thank you, man. Peace. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Seal. Welcome in. Meet SJ. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. How are you? I'm good. Just pretty tired. So, looking to raid out. I didn't plan to do a very long stream tonight. Just most of the people I'm following doing ASMR pretty up there already with views. So let's see if we can find someone new to raid. Someone maybe also pushing for partner or something. Let's see what I can find. Most of these streamers are already partner. Found one, but it's German. Fully German. Pum 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 pum. Oh, and there's a few reruns going on. How do you guys feel about reruns? Would you guys be open to rerun streams? I'm just curious because I've seen it happen a lot for ASMR streamers, and I'm just like curious. Don't mind it. Like, I would assume it would be like, I would maybe do a rerun of a stream where I only focused on triggers, where it's like very trigger heavy, where it's like pretty much only just doing triggers. Then it's kind of just like a live session for you to listen to ASMR pretty much. I don't know who to rate into. I might rate into ว์oωoωe. I found her yesterday while I was browsing. And there's another one called Olivia who's also pretty cute and comfy. I think we'll go to Olivia. I don't know them, I don't know their content, but they seem really cute and their like setup is very comfy vibe. If someone does reruns too often, it can be hard to tell when they're actually live or not. Fair. I don't think it's something I would do often. Maybe like because I sometimes have times where my health is a little wonky. So maybe like if I'm having a rough week or like a rough rough time and want to take like the week off for my health, then in that week I would do like maybe 2 or 3 streams where it's just reruns, but I would announce it like, okay, I'm not feeling well this week, let's do some reruns for streams. So it's not like a week where I'm not streaming at all, something like that. Because it's kind of pointless if you post VODs on YouTube anyway. It's more for that, like, so you're not skipping out on streams for, like, how do I say this in a way that's not weird? As a full-time streamer, like, skipping out, not streaming for a week or 2 really affects you as a streamer. So, like, I know that it is still like a VOD technically, or a rerun, but it keeps that I don't really know what's the word, but it keeps that like puller up for you as a streamer while still taking the time off that you need. Does that make sense? When not feeling well, I wouldn't say it would be something to do often or like every time I'm not feeling well, but like if I genuinely need like 1 or 2 weeks off, then in between there to do like reruns so that it's not just blank no stream for 2 weeks and then I come back and it's like I haven't streamed in 2 weeks, I have nothing kind of thing, because it does affect you a lot, affect your stream a lot, in that sense, as a full-time creator. Hi, Censored, welcome in, thank you for the follow. Hello. With your voice, talking ASMRs could actually be pretty awesome. Your voice is sweet and nice. Thank you, Pi, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. For those of you on our play, there was also the ASMR that I've posted the last week. The past ASMR that I've posted. I haven't done a proper talking ASMR in a while. I think I've gotten so into like triggers and stuff. I just haven't gotten to figure out what to do or say, where I think that's also why I just enjoyed tonight's stream a lot. We kind of just yapped and it was nice and relaxing. So, and like you guys are saying, you really enjoyed it as well, so that like means a lot to me. Definitely motivates me a lot to want to do more as well. Sorry for the chair sounds. Big stretch. Alright. Alright, Cham. It's that time of the night. Thank you guys so much for an amazing night again. I can't thank you all enough. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for supporting me, hanging out with me, chatting with me, helping me find a chair. It really, really means a lot to me. Just being in the chat, looking, chatting, vibing, emoting. It means so freaking much to me, you guys. Truly, truly, truly. For those of you new, I do have a Discord server if you want to join the server and be part of our little community. We chat a little bit, we hang out, people post things in the different channels. I also post my stream schedule or notify people when I'm streaming, when I'm not streaming, and notifications for all my other content as well. And yeah, I have some other social media too. You can find everything on my card. There's VGen for custom commissions, there's merch, there's TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, everything is on the card. Hi Krim, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, we're gonna raid into Olivia, Yoru. I don't know them, but I am keen on getting to, you know. Hi friend, welcome in. We're just about to raid out. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope that you're doing well today. Okay, let's type out a comfy cat raid. We're raiding. Yeah, I'm a little very tired tonight, so I'm ending stream a bit earlier than I would like to. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Thank you for your support, for your love, for your kindness. It really, really means a lot, and I really, really appreciate you all being here for me. From those new follows to the subbies, the resubbies, the lurkers, the chatters, just being here means so freaking much to me. We're now just 3 streams away from being able to apply for partner. So thank you so much for being there for me and supporting me. It really, really means the world to me, and I really, really appreciate it so freaking much. Thank you for the love. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tomorrow night I have a DJ stream, so it's gonna be music, no ASMR, and then we'll be back with ASMR Friday and Saturday night, same time as tonight. So I'll see you guys then. Have a good night, you guys. Take care, sleep well. Bye bye. Good night. Good night. Mwah. Good night. Mwah. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye.